In this tutorial, we're going to be looking at the ecology questline. This questline deals with understanding the relationship between different species in murky moss. To get access to Quest 1.1, you want to talk to Illa in murky moss. Then you need to use the stool tool to figure out what the schlogons eat. There is a separate tutorial that demonstrates how to use the stool tool. After you've reported what schlogons eat, you have completed Quest 1.1. In Quest 1.2, Illa sends you to Kelly's, who is also in murky moss. Kelly's asks you to catch and tag 10 mudweavers by using Critter Catcher and Population Survey tool. Make sure your total sample size is at least 1500. Zap will help you collect it. When done, you release them and recapture another 10 mudweavers and see how many have tags. Then Zap will walk you through how to estimate the total number of mudweavers in the area. To complete this quest, you need to report to Kelly's whether mudweavers' population increased or decreased compared to a couple of months ago and submit your population estimate. After that, you need to use the stool tool to explore what mudweavers eat. Finally, you need to go back to Illa and hand over a phlegm stool that Kelly's gives you. That completes Quest 1.2. You start Quest 1.3 by talking to Illa, who asks you to explore how schlogons fit into the swamp ecosystem and then create a food web to illustrate that. For that, first you need to use the stool tool to discover what various animals eat. Then you want to use the food web kit to make a diagram of that. In the food web kit, make sure to select swamp as the ecosystem. Then click and drag plants and animals onto the diagram to show who's involved. Finally, draw arrows to show who eats what, showing how schlogons fit into the system. After handing over your food web summary, you've completed Quest 1.3. In Quest 1.4, Illa asks you to run simulations on the EcoClope simulation tool to find out what would happen in the swamp ecosystem if we harvest more than half a phlegm stool. There is a separate tutorial showing how to use the ecology simulation tool. In this quest, you need to place the slider of phlegm stool to less than 15,000 as a starting point and run the simulation. After reporting the results to Illa and handing over the ecology simulation, you've completed Quest 1.4. In Quest 1.5, you need to run once again simulations on the ecology simulation tool. This time, you need to play around with the model to figure out a way to keep schlogons alive without damaging the other populations. After handing over your ecology simulation, you've completed Quest 1.5. In Quest 1.6, you need to go and visit Kelly's again, who asks you to use the ecology simulation tool to simulate different ideas of what could be causing the decrease in mudweavers. Please note that the guidelines in the tool provide suggestions of what you could do. After you've figured out what causes mudweavers to die out, you need to report the results to Kelly's and hand over your ecology simulation. This completes Quest 1.6. In Quest 1.7, you're asked to run another simulation and experiment with other species than maceweed to find a way to keep mudweaver population healthy. The goal is to bring the mudweaver population up to 11,000. Once you've figured out how to do that, you need to turn in your ecology tool, and this completes Quest 1.7 as well as the entire ecology questline.